cry out, for victory will come.
Hello. Okay. I think everything's working. Welcome. The stream has begun. Okay. That's there. That's there. That's there. I think I'm all set. It's a Monday and I'm like trying to figure out where everything is. Welcome to the stream. So, today's stream will be all about building the main character Remembrance Path build. Because I need it to play with my Mighty. I think that's how you say his name. Pretty sure. I'm logging in for the first time of the day. So that's why there's exclamation points literally everywhere. Oh, that's interesting. That's what the achievement was I got just now. Triggered 10 unique voice lines when adding characters to a team with the main character. Huh. More stellar jades for me. Hope everyone is having a good day. I am pleased that I'm seeing sunlight outside my window. That part is pretty great. But, yeah. I have Remembrance MC. I thought it was gonna take even longer. It did take a long time, but I'm so glad that you get them halfway through the Trailblaze mission for version 3.0. I was preparing myself to have to wait until all the way at the end, but I was spared that fate. So this is my free-to-play team that I will be using to support Mighty. And I haven't really touched Remembrance MC. So I'm just gonna start clicking on buttons, probably. Maybe... I'm trying to decide what order to do things. I was thinking it may be smart to start off with a video explaining how to build Remembrance MC, but I don't know. I already looked at a little bit before the stream started. Maybe I can just go off of whatever. I do have, or I did, I will Now I do. I do have pridewin.gg, my favorite gotcha guide website. I have them open in a tab, and I'm looking at the notes. And I'm just gonna start plugging in numbers according to what they say. Maybe before I do anything, I need to make sure that I have a decent light cone. Unfortunately, I don't think I do. I think I am going to need to head on over to the Herda shop. As you can see, I'm mid Trailblaze mission, and I don't care. I'm just gonna keep on building MC. The story can wait. Gosh darn it. Okay, let's see. Shop. No, I knew it. So, what do you do in this situation? I mean, okay, so I'm gonna get 1 credit today because it's Monday. There's that. But that means I am gonna have to wait a week before I can get Memory's Curtain Never Falls. I have a decent amount of, like, building materials. What if I went a little crazy and built the 3-star option? I don't even have enough copies to make it S5. That's so sad. I promise I didn't get rid of any. I saved every single Remembrance 3-star light cone that I've gotten so far. Well, at the very least, it's superimpose. We can get it to S4 at least. Oh well. I don't know. How many materials am I going to be using? And it's using a bunch of these things. It's using a bunch of trace materials that I'm going to want to use on this whole deal. I wish you could see what trace materials a light cone will ask for before you, like, buy it in the Herda shop or whatever. Damn! I'm already at a roadblock. Well, we'll put a pin in that. Let's look at what I should use for best relics. Pridewin.gg recommends a 2-piece messenger traversing hackerspace and 2-piece sacerdos relived ordeal, whatever that means. I think, yeah, so this second option here, that's the option that Pridewin recommends, and then their number 2 choice is the number 1 choice by the player base, which I bet the player base is like me, and they were just farming a bunch of this stuff ahead of time. As you can see, that's exactly what I did. Okay. So the first recommendation on pridewin.gg, I didn't farm it. So, like, I don't know. Oh, I mean, a teeny tiny bit. Not great substats, unfortunately. Hello, Timex! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream today. Hope you're having a good day. I was just looking at the relic sets that are recommended for Remembrance Trailblazer in Honkai Star Rail. who I will be building today. If you're looking at the best relic sets for the Remembrance MC from purely supportive perspective, speed and speed stats are actually their best choice. Oh, this gives you speed and speed. That's why it's good. Makes sense. And then the second option is Hero of Triumphant Song. This set offers little less pure supportive capabilities, but far more personal damage potential. The 30% crit damage boost from this set is nice, but isn't a game changer when compared to other supportive effects, as after scaling, it only equals around 4% crit damage for the team. Oh. Huh. That is a little underwhelming. Maybe it depends on what planar set I use, or planetary sets I use. Thank you. Doing well, on you? Pretty good. Ah, there was sunshine outside of my window a minute ago, but it has now gotten cloudy again. So apparently the sun is going to be teasing us all day long, which is par for the course in this area. I'm very excited that I get to build Remembrance main character. Been looking forward to it for a while. At least I've been looking forward to it ever since I found out that it would be recommended to build them if I want to use Mighty. And I do. I can't remember, Timax, if you said that you are a Honkai Star Rail player. Given how terrible farming relics are, I just used this popular set. Oh, okay. And you do play. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. I farmed it already anyway. Should take advantage. Now... Broken Needle is the recommended for the planetary sets. You're into the game, but you're tuning out. Completely fair. Gacha games, they kind of... Sometimes they catch our eye, and sometimes we need a break from them. Sometimes it's a permanent break. Type Violent Magic, hello! It is indeed Remembrance MC time. Apparently some people call it RemC, and I think that's cute. Should I show Honkai Star Rail, or should I show the Pridewin.gg guide I'm looking at? Both of them involve just looking at a bunch of numbers and words, I guess. Alright. I want crit damage body. There's one right there. Yay! I want speed. Foot. Good. And then all sorts of speed. They recommend 160 speed, or as fast as possible. And then once you get that, get a bunch of crit damage. Which is really interesting to me, because I would assume that you would want just a bunch of crit damage and then let your memo sprite go whenever they go and not worry about speed so much, but this build says to prioritize speed. What part of building are you at? So I was just looking at the light cone and feeling a little bit of despair because I have S4 Shadow Burn, and I have, right now I have 6 Herta credits. I'll get 1 more Herta credit today after doing the run, and I need 8 to actually buy the free-to-play 5-star light cone. So I don't know if I'm gonna be like building the Shadowburn light cone to last me for 1 week. If I need to like Because I want to use this. I want to use this character for this stream. That's literally what I was planning on doing today. I just didn't plan ahead. So this is as far as I've gotten. Quite literally. I only just started. And trace-wise also just started. Nothing, haven't touched anything there. You get 1 copy of the Rem LC after a certain point in the story. Oh my gosh! So maybe I build Remembrance MC as much as I can, and then I play the story today? Maybe? Didn't they give us a 4-star Remembrance LC? It's possible that it's not in the shop yet. I'm not sure. There's victory in a blink. Oh, wait a second. Hang on. I wonder if that's in a different shop. Nope, not missions. This one. Go over here. Go over here. This one! Should I get this? Apparently, this is actually more recommended. Pridewin.gg has Victory in a Blink, this one, at number 1, and then number 2 is the Herda one. Although, I would only have it at CS1 instead of S5. I'll do it. I'll probably want to get a bunch of copies of it anyway. I knew I should save a bunch of that currency for a future light cone, and look at that. It came in handy. So... increases wearer's crit damage by 12%. Now, this part does seem a little silly, because I thought that I read that boosts on your light cones don't actually help mem. Or am I wrong about that? I don't know. But this says, when the wearer's Warm Sprite uses an ability on the allied target, and ally target, increases the damage dealt by all ally targets by 8%. Yeah, that sounds cool. Okay. And I'm sure it's gonna want... I knew it. It's gonna want these. I'm so not gonna have enough of those today. I guess I was way too optimistic thinking I could build this character all the way today. I did not have the materials ready. I don't know what I was thinking. Ooh, I would like this to roll into speed. Now let me just have my little guide open in one little minimized window. Not minimized, shrunk window, I guess. So I can look at chat at the same time and look at the little guide at the same time. They do only if the description specifically mentions the memo sprites. Okay, so that's how it's working. Alright, I'm gonna go like this over here. Yeah. Okay. I have everything set up on my screen the way I want. You'd think with 2 computer screens I'd have more than enough space. I think in one of the descriptions mentioned that Mem gets the crit damage stat of MC. Oh. How do we look at Mem's talents and skills and things? Oh, wait, is it? Oh, view memo sprite. There we go. Talent. You can also see in the traces menu. Of course, that makes sense. The purple ones. Okay. It doesn't seem to indicate that Mem gets MC's crit damage. It just says that the team gets more crit damage based on Mem's crit damage. Huh. Well, I'll figure it out as we go. For now, we can confirm on the Mem stat page. I guess I can unequip, whoops, remove Mem Sprite 8.2 60.3 8.2 60.3 8.2 60.3 8.2 60.3 8.2 72.3. Okay. Mem did get the crit damage increase. I think. By 12%. Yeah! 60.3 became 72.3. Nice. Cool. Alright, I must have read something in a guide somewhere and misunderstood. Okay, so what have we got here? We got our crit damage, main stat, body, and we've got speed, feet. What are other stats we want? We want effect resistance, especially if we're using Broken Kneel. I guess maybe I should figure out which planar stats I should use. They're recommending Broken Keel? Broken Keel. I don't know how to pick which planar set would be good. If you don't have good hero set, then you can do two-piece speed stats. Right, right. Broken Keel and Lushaka work for planars. It seems like it. How many of these do I have? Not very much. Energy regen rate? I guess this is what will decide which set I use. Yeah. I do not have that. How about you, Broken Keel? What else have we got here? Interesting. Some people in the game are using the banana one. Banana and Amusement Park one, but that's not recommended by Pridewin.gg. Darn. Mayhaps I will go farm some planar sets. Like right now. Who will you use Remembrance MC with? I'm gonna use him with Mighty. That's the whole reason I decided to build him. But welcome to the chat, Shaman CA, or however you pronounce your name. Let me know. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Banana and Amusement is good for damage if the DPS character has a summon like Jing. Yuan. LMAO. Hi. Thank you. Now... what do I do? I guess I could do a run of Divergent Universe and then get those things you use to do planar set runs. Maybe. I don't think he's getting built today. I think you're right. Should I is my title of the stream misleading? Maybe I should name the stream parentheses trying to end parentheses. That's the name of the stream now. Trying to. Oopsies. But now that we're in the Divergent universe, I can use him. I want to do it. I want to use him so bad. Did you do some of the double planar drops a while back? I did, but apparently, you know what I did? I think I did the double planar drop farming for Mighty's kit instead of for Remembrance MC's. I should have spread it out between the two of them. Let me see here. There you are. And there you are. Okay. How difficult is this going to be? How do you look? They've given me Lushaka and Hero of Triumphant Song. I don't really know how to explain my name's pronunciation, but it's fine the way he's just said it. No worries. Oh, okay. It's okay. I think we're getting a 300% planar drop event in 3.2. Okay, so that's not far away, I think. I don't keep track of the schedule for Honkai Star Rail super closely. So how do the stats look here? Okay, speed is not super high. I hope that our crit damage is enough. Doesn't seem very high. I wish it would tell us what main body pieces it's giving us. Oh well. Let's see how this goes. I'm a little bit nervous. I feel like I'm trying to perform in front of people. I guess that's literally what streaming is, and I've been streaming for a year, so I don't know why I'm nervous. Alright, after an ally's target HP is reduced, activate, restore HP. Sounds good to me, because I have Mighty right now. That's fine for now. Crit damage and speed are what you want. Thank you for cheering me on, Shaman. Maybe I'll say Shaman. Wait. Shaman. Wait, reduces attack. What was it I just got? I just got a bunch of negative curios. Oh no! Consume 2 skill points. Lose cosmic fragments. Randomly increase chance for one ally to be attacked. Hopefully it's Mighty. It consumes technique points when characters use their technique. Okay, so reminder to self, don't use technique until the boss. Ugh. Why are there so many bad things happening right now? Body can be anything really. HP or defense is preferable unless you want to build DPS Remembrance MC, which I don't think is recommended. Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming that a crit damage body piece would increase the crit damage of Mem, and that would increase the crit damage of the team, right? I think that's how that works. Wait a second, are these just... No, it's asking me to select one. Okay. Crit damage what you want. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I'm glad we are on the same page now. Wait. Ah! Remembrance and, frickin' first guy look so similar. We are running the 4-star light cone for Remembrance MC right now. I don't understand what this part means when it's like recommended lineup. And it's like, you don't have Tribby and Sunday. And it's like, well, that's fine. I have the first lineup, so why are you panicking about not having a second team? This isn't a game mode where we need 2 teams. Ooh, is this one showing up? Nice. Play plan. Keep line up. Oh, it wants me to use Bronya. Is it I guess Bronya. I'll use Bronya if that's what they want me to do. That's like a substitute line up to show other potential replacements. Potential replacements! I get it now. Okay. Alright, so this is lots of destruction with a side of hunt. And what's that? Oh, the follow-up. But it's really specific follow-up things, I think. There we go, there we go, there we go. From As I Know, Roan May goes well with Mighty 2. Great news, we'll get her for free next update. Yes! I'm honestly so glad. I started the game a bit late, and in addition to that, I just wasn't really into Roan May's character. Even though everyone was like, she's meta, I was like, oh no. Unfortunately, I don't like the meta character. You know, sad shrug. Now, give me 1 second. I want to make sure I sound okay in my stream. Let me know if the game audio is overpowering and my mumbling is too quiet or something. I have it set up so that the game is kind of loud. Now that's why I make sure. Maybe I'll bring it down there. It's fine. I know that she is good. I didn't like her enough to dump a bunch of pulls into her, but it's fine with premium. Okay. Yeah, Roan May. I'm gonna keep on adjusting with the audio. And then, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be like, especially... Wait, I can't do anything in this screen. Okay, I have to wait. Never mind. I have to wait until I get to a battle, and then when I'm in the battle, I can get access to the settings and turn the sound off entirely. Oh my gosh, there's so many things to keep track of because I have all those negative curios. Why did I get so many negative curios? Why did they do that to me? Look at this! Ridiculous! Reduces character's attack by 5%, grants a chance splitting into a clone after winning a battle. Why is Honkai Star Rail doing this to me when I'm on stream? Probably because it makes for good stream content. Don't use technique right now. If I do, I should only use one technique and then have one of those replenishing things nearby. I think. So let's do Mighty. Or no, wait. No. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Love it. Amazing. I'm kind of suffering in some of the endgame modes since the good supports don't interest me enough to pull for them. Battle's over? Are you kidding? That's incredible. I didn't even get to use the setting button to deal with the volume. That's so funny. That's so funny. Okay, I think it's fine. You're on base difficulty, so you can use items. Uh-huh. Use items. What would I use the items for? I don't actually know. Character's attack decreases by 5%. There we go. Will you pull for Hyacinth in 3.3? Haven't even looked at them yet. So, big, huge shrug at the moment. You can use items to replenish tech points. Oh, yes! Oh my gosh, you know what I never do in Divergent Universe? I literally never use items. And I really could be this entire time. It's so funny. Yeah, meta will for sure help you clearing endgame. Yeah. Good thing I don't need attack. I guess that's correct, isn't it? Wow. So I'm actually golden. I'm completely fine. Now this is weird because I don't want to decrease the damage taken by allies. But maybe I do. I don't know. Oh, I like that. That's nice. Increase effect resistance. There we go again. Why? Oh, if I destroy items, bad things will happen. Crap. Whoops, sorry, I just bonked into the mic. Waffles Invicta, hello! Just came to let you know. Server, Twitch, notifications, chat, people can talk. In the Discord? What? What? That shouldn't be a thing. How strange. Thank you for letting me know, Waffles. I appreciate you. Hurry, everyone join my Discord and start messing around in my Twitch notifications channel while it's all messed up. View channels, blah, blah, blah. It's set so that members can't send messages. Or am I wrong? Sync now. There we go. I'll just do that. Maybe that will make it happen. Waffles, can you check now and see if you can still talk? I think I fixed it. Oh dear. Okay. I'm gonna take a chance and destroy this and hope that I don't do something bad. What's the curio that I have right now? When destroying a destructible object, small chance to obtain a negative curio, small chance to destroy this curio, and when it's destroyed, obtain 400 cosmic fragments. So maybe I actually do want to chance it. Sorry to interrupt. Have fun. No problem. Thank you. Hey, we lost the entering battle consume 2 skill points thing. That's nice. Item lost. We lost fragments? Oh, but we lost a negative curio. That was very hectic and weird just now. It's so hard to keep track of all these things. Okay. So we have Plague Nest. When entering a domain, randomly lose up to 1 negative curio and gain random blessings of the same amount. For every negative curio lost in this way, increases all allies' damage dealt by 10% when entering the battle. So we do more damage. That is nice. Mwah! Time stop! Tokyo tomare! Try to get HP-related blessings? That does make sense. Oh, okay. We didn't get the fight to happen suddenly. And now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a clip of my stream right now, and then I'm going to go into the menu, and I'm going to turn off this, and I'm going to listen to the clip. That is nice. Mwah! Time stop! Tokyo tomare! Oh, the game is really quiet. Try to get HP-related blessings? That does make sense. So when someone earlier was saying it's kind of overpowering, did they mean my voice? Oops. You'll want to pick up more negatives if you can? That's incredible. That's such a scary strat, but I guess it makes sense. Remembrance technique is good aside from the time stop. You also delay the enemy action to start. That's right, that's what I read. I forgot that I read that, but I did. What's my level in HSR? I am maxed out. Maxed out. I'm talking over the music, and I'm going to take another clip, and I'm going to turn off the music again and see how that clip sounds. Remembrance technique is good aside from the time stop. You also delay the enemy action to start. That's right, that's what I read. I forgot that I read that. The game is kind of quiet, but maybe that's fine. Let me know if you want, I don't know, maybe you want more game audio. I'm just gonna do a teensy bit louder and call it good right there. All right. So, wait, Mem is not alive. I need to make Mem be alive. Do you ever recommend starting with, let's see, if I start with Mem to summon Mem and I get 30 charge or 40 charge, well, it's already at 100%. So if Mem is at 100% charge, why isn't Mem moving right now? Will Mem move? Let's see, do this. Then it's Mem's turn. And then I get to pick one character to move forward. Which I'm gonna do Mighty.
Show me your courage.
So what does Mem do at 100%? And what does Mem do when they are at the top of the action list? You know what I mean? Are those different things? The 100% charge versus being at the top of the action? Do they do different things?
Dying soul, now accept your punishment.
I'm just gonna click all the ultimates.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
That gave Mem like 1%. Which is fine. Mem.
This battle is unavoidable.
Okay.
Nice, like my friends.
I'm gonna figure this out. Thank you so much for joining the stream, everyone, by the way. I'm ShinyBot. I like to stream a lot of gacha RPGs, including Reverse 1999, Infinity Nikki, and I'm getting back into streaming Honkai Star Rail, which I didn't stop playing Honkai Star Rail, I just stopped streaming it for a few months there. And I'm back at it. So, crit damage is good, and it's also Path of the Hunt. Oh goody, more of those. Feel like Hunt is still gonna be worth it. When Mem takes their turn, if they are not 100%, they automatically do an AoE attack. At 100%, they take their turn immediately and can advance forward an ally 100% and give them a true damage buff. Okay. So it, and that's type final magic, thank you so much. You said, so what if, if they take their turn and they are at 100%, they advance forward an ally at 100% and give them a true damage buff and don't do the AoE attack? Is that what we're saying? I guess I'll get used to it as I play. Alright. Still have that one thing, that one negative curio. I want it to go away at some point. Right, it's one or the other. One or the other! Okay. Alright. I always click past this stuff. I'm sorry, people that like the lore in this game, but unfortunately, I tend to just skip past the story, and the only thing I'm interested in Honkai Star Rail is the gameplay. Discard up to 3 negative curios after achieving victory. Now, I know we were talking about how I would benefit from having more negative curios, but I don't like them. I don't like it. How about I just get rid of the ones that aren't the cuckoo clock? Or I'll try. Do I get to pick which negative curios, or is it going to pick them for me? Probably. There's somewhere you can do the RMC trial. I did do that, and I think I need to just do it again, maybe. I'm going to give this a try and see how it goes. Okay, Mem is not summoned, so let's summon Mem. And then do this immediately because I feel like I should, maybe. Oh,
Nice,
it already
like a
has
good
charged at
boy.
100%.
Full-bodied, my friends. Indulge yourself.
So Mem is waiting to have the next turn. I think. It's gonna give someone else action forward.
Show me your courage. Burn it all.
That.
I like the confidence.
Okay.
You'll
Alright.
pay for this.
Also be mindful that RMC ult gives Mem 40% charge, so you can use that to time Mem's action advance skill. That makes sense. Gets a lot of charge at the start of their summon. Right. I think I did read that.
Lend me your strength.
Somewhere.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Let this place witness glory. Forever do it. I am
I
strong.
don't know when to use Mighty's ult, because it doesn't seem like it's the most important part of his kit. Exactly.
In the mood for another beating?
I need Mem to do damage on the trash can. Okay, that helps. I guess it's good that Mighty is getting hit. I honestly kind of want to bring Mem forward.
Lend
Come
me
on,
your
Mem.
strength.
Hey, that actually was the right answer, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm getting... Look at that, it literally picked the ones I wanted to keep. Oh, I get to pick one of them. That's better. Oh, I get to do picking one of them each time. Yes. Yes. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's much more reasonable. And so what have we got now for curios? Look at that! That's all I need. Oh, wait, I'm gonna lose one each time, unfortunately. Oh, for every negative curio lost this way, we get the bonus increase. So we're still gonna benefit from the increase a little bit further. Percent of charge that Mem gets is 1 energy for every 10 energy gained when allies use abilities. Right, okay. That does line up with what I was reading. Mm-hmm. Beep, 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 beep. I'm gonna do the boring option. Or I don't know. It seems like it might be the more boring option. Okay. I do this. And Mem already has 92% charge, so I'm not gonna bother with the rest. Mighty, I would like you to beat up some of these trash cans.
Face me. Now accept your punishment. Step up, let's see ya.
This battle is unavoidable.
And I don't really need to ult yet.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend.
Mem is at
Crush them.
96%.
Let this place witness glory.
Maybe it was worth actually using Mem ult
Forever do it.
before this. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Mem is now at 100%. That's pretty great. Yeah. I'm into this. I could swear that I saw a team comp recommendation of Mighty, Remembrance MC, Gallagher, and Pela instead of Bronya. I'm curious what everybody thinks about that.
Move already. Don't let our burn it all. I am strike.
All right. Should I do Mem? Maybe. Might as well.
Conquer all land.
Okay, stay alive a little bit, please. I don't want you to die all the way. I mean, not that you can die right now. I know Mighty has some kind of revive mechanic when he's on fire and stuff. Ooh, that's nice. true damage is crazy good. It really seems like it. I watched a video just before stream that explained that the term true damage means something completely different in Honkai Star Rail compared to other games. And I was like, you know, not that I noticed, but it also, like, that tracks.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Alright, stay alive, Mighty. Please. Onegaishimasu. Ooh! And there he goes. Comes back from the dead. That's why we love him. That's why I love him anyway. Do I know what his character's like? Nope. I spent a lot of time over the past week just skipping through the story. I got the movement speed curio. Neat. And we got another one of the useless negative curios. Yay! I'm all for that. So what does that leave us at? We got receive 150 cosmic fragments when entering a store domain. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Wait. This is a fission cuckoo clock also. Apparently, it doesn't care that there's already 3 here. That's really interesting to me. Why is this... Oh, that's activated and the others aren't activated? Wait a second. Have I misunderstood how traits worked this whole time? Why? Hello. I am ADHD and distracted very easily. Why is my brain in a vat not activated even though I have like 5 erudition blessings? I have the max clocks now? Okay. Interesting. Lost that one. Gained that one. I like that. That's a good equation. We'll keep it. We'll get rid of the nihility one. Wait, really? Does true damage and HSR not mean ignore the target's defense? If chat doesn't mind, I can pull up the video that I'm talking about. If you can just hang on for a second. Let's leave this shop for a second. Yeah, confirm. And you can stare at adorable main character for a second while I search for it in this video I was looking at, because they had a really nice explanation of how true damage works in this video, and I want to share it with the people on the internet because we all benefit when we all know how stuff works. Okay, I found the spot. Now I just gotta change over to this thing. Pew, pew, pew. Meow, 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 meow. And hang on a second. I will... Oh. Let me go into a menu where there's less sounds happening. Okay, less sounds happening there. Okay. So we are going to check out this video, which was actually about Remembrance Trailblazer, but explains how true damage works.
Different. True damage in Honkai Star Rail is actually a repeat of the damage initially dealt by your character with a multiplier that is a percentage of that damage. For example, if you do 100,000 damage with a 50% true damage multiplier, you'll deal 50,000 true damage, leading to a total of 150,000 damage.
Oh, hang on. I should start earlier. By the way, this guy decided that he wanted to call Mem Pi Mem for memes, and it's very confusing the entire time.
Activate her support ability, which gives an ally 100% action forward, but also true damage. What's true damage? Well, in most games, if you do 100 true damage, you do 100 damage.
There we go.
It's always just straight up damage that ignores debuffs, buffs, and sometimes defensive stats. It is exactly what it says it is, except in Honkai Star Rail, where it's actually entirely different. True damage in Honkai Star Rail is actually a repeat of the damage initially dealt by your character with a multiplier that is a percentage of that damage. For example, if you do 100,000 damage with a 50% true damage multiplier, you'll deal 50,000 true damage, leading to a total of 150,000 damage. Unfortunately, this doesn't do anything for Arlen because 50% of 0 is 0. Paimon with Eidolons on Remc can get up to 30% true damage multiplier to apply to allied damage. But with one of Remc's major traces, every 10 max energy the buffed ally has gives 2% more multiplier, up to a max of 20%. So with allies that have 200 or more max energy, you get 50% true damage total and are him. On top of all of that though, your Pokemon gives your entire team.
So then he talks about the rest of the kit. So that's the basic idea. It basically means big number go boom. That's the impression I got. It's not just about ignoring defense. Beep, beep, beep. True damage does not count damage, while final damage does. And true damage is just a multiplier of final damage, is the idea. So yeah, that's the idea, I think. Alright, so let's see what we've got going here. I know I'm eventually going to need some follow-up blessings, but I don't know if I'm going to get those equations either, so maybe I should just let go of these. I don't know. I don't know. No, it's good. Maybe I actually need less of the, erudition blessings. I wouldn't have even thought to check. Yeah, I just came across that when I was checking out guides for main character. I generally need to look at a lot of guides because I'm not gonna take in all the information from one single guide or from like one person in chat very well. So I have to be shown the information over and over again from multiple sources, and then I'll finally be able to put it all together and like compile it in a way that my brain, like, it'll actually stick. Okay. Ultimate damage dealt doesn't really matter that much for Mighty. Sure. Just kind of fine-tuning a little bit. I don't have a lot of room to fine-tune, but... Okay. Let's do these, increase HP a bunch. That sounds good too. Okay, so here we are. It is time. Let's go against our very first boss of the domain. Isn't that amazing? Wow. Tokyo Tomare. Look at that. All of us are going before the enemy. That's beautiful. I really, really like that.
In the mood for another beating?
So what does everybody's crit damage look like now? That looks pretty awesome! I like that a lot. Mighty has 101 crit rate and 264 crit damage. Ooh.
Dying
Oh,
soul,
nice.
accept your punishment. Nice, like a
I'm just gonna
friend.
spam everything as soon as I get it.
Indulge yourself!
It's Honkai Star Rail. Oops! I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, Mighty. Okay.
Forever do
So if I do this, that gives 40% to Mem, and then I can use this. Does the skill also give charge? 10% charge, and then there will be an additional charge because MC is using their skill. So I think that's a good thing to do.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and
To
defend.
guard and defend.
Crush them.
Crush them.
Burn it all through my blood. Forever to
Yay, Mighty is so strong. Oh my gosh. Out to dinner, Lurk. No problem. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I hope you have a delicious dinner. Okay, what am I gonna pick here? Let's see. None of them are available right now, but I just kind of want to look at what I'm going for. A lot of the, like, guarantee or must-have ones are Path of Elation. One of them I already have is the what's it called? Erudition and Destruction. Wait. Do I have this? Hang on, hang on, hang on. My brain. My brain! I wonder which of these would be smarter to get. Forbidden Knowledge is what I got already. Okay. Alright. What if I get this just so I can get it for the first time? Because it has that little book icon on it, which means I haven't picked it up before, so let's see how it is. Oh. Man, give me the ones in the strategy. Oh well. Increases shield effect by 30%? Nah. Nah. Now this is a Remembrance type one. That might be interesting and good. Or we could do a Remembrance type one that I haven't picked before. Ultimate damage by 75%? Nah. Never mind. This one's good. Oh boy. Okay. After each time a Memo sprite from Path of Remembrance disappear, or after a total of 8 turns have passed since they were summoned, increases Memo Masters. Memo Masters? That's so cute! Attack, max HP, speed, defense by 8% of the Memo sprite's corresponding stat. That's cool. Nice. I did it! I kicked that boss in the butt. It happened so fast. HP reduction required to activate the effect is reduced by 40%. Sure. No, increases the HP percentage reduction required. I mean, I don't know. Let's do this. Okay. Alright. Hello! So, I haven't mentioned this in a while, but this character right here is a big reason why I actually took the plunge and started playing Honkai Star Rail about a year ago. I saw a bunch of fan art of Screwlum and Dr. Ratio being best buddies, and I was just like, there's a robot? There's a robot in this game that wears a hat and looks dapper? I'm signing up. Are you even joking? Why didn't anyone tell me sooner? So yeah. And that's why we're here. Increases ally target's damage dealt. Sounds good. Defense. I don't want that. I think we'll have to pick it though, unfortunately. No, we won't have to pick it. I have just enough fragments to get these two instead. I don't want any defense. Defense bad. Mighty wants no defense. Ew, gross. Defense. Ha. And now I am poor. All right. Onward. I'm gonna do this again because it's just so much fun, and then I should stop because I only have so many technical points. Although I could use items. Wait, so how much crit does everyone have before I summon? So right now it's 219, and then I summon Mem.
In the mood for another beating?
And then it's 264. Yeah, summoning Mem onto the field brings everybody's crit damage up. Eee. Very, very nice.
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I'm glad that even though I can't actually build,
Let this place witness glory.
can't actually build
Dying soul.
Remembrance main character all the way
accepts
today,
your punishment.
I can at least use them in Divergent Universe.
Burn it all.
Mighty is so strong. This is working really nicely. Sure. Also, you cannot lie, it's really cute.
Lend me your
Mem is
strength.
really, really cute.
Forever you do.
Cannot be denied.
Strike. Burn it all.
Whoa, daybreak.
Step up, Dying soul. Now accept your.
I'm so happy to be using different characters than I've been using for the past, like, you know, half a year or more. Mighty and Remembrance MC. It's amazing. So I don't know. What's the better call here? Do
This battle
this,
is
and
unavoidable.
then
Lend me your
do
strength.
this.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Okay, I guess it didn't really matter. This is a really good team. Okay, so I think, yeah, we just want to keep picking Elation, Blessings. Overall, yeah. It's so smooth. Like, I know when you get a new character and you set them up properly for the first time, the game devs are making a character that feels really strong so that you can hype them up to your friends who play the game, and word can spread that they're really good, and etc, etc. Survive till the end. Oh no! You guys, I'm really bad at this game. I don't know, maybe I'll do okay. The last time I played it, I literally almost forgot to play it. I don't know what happened. I just, like, put it down. Look at this! Look at... Is it better if I do... Does that do anything? What does the red X mean? I forgot. Oh. That's good, I think. I don't know if that was any good. I got 1 goal done. That's nice. Okay, how generous of you, Brother Hanu.
Great. The more the better.
Okay. I like that. Even though I want to get all the new blessings as much as I can, I think this is better for this team. Question mark. The music in that domain was kind of nice. Hang on a second. I want to... There we go. I didn't get ambushed! Haha! That was really close, but yeah. Even though I didn't use Rem C's technique, I'm still going before the enemies. That's really nice.
Step up, let's see ya.
I'm having a blast. I'm really into this.
Nice, like it, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Someone in chat, Shaman mentioned in chat earlier that,
Lend me your
or
strength.
they were asking if I was saving for a future character. Right now, I actually want to save
Let this place witness
for
glory.
Dr. Ratio's bathtub light cone because I can't not. As the young kids say, I am a simp, or whatever you want to call it. Where I come from, you just say you're a fan. I'm a fan.
Sophie,
It doesn't have to get more complicated than that.
dying soul, I'll accept your punishment.
But I'm looking forward to that. I'm basically gonna hopefully get Dr. Ratio's bathtub light cone, and then I'm gonna use it for my Fei Xiao. So even though Fei Xiao has pretty much replaced Dr. Ratio for me, I can still have Dr. Ratio there as the light cone in all of his bathtub glory. What would be better, this or this? I want to do this because I want as much destruction blessings as possible. But I don't want the decrease ally target damage taken thing. Let's do that. Alright, next boss. Let's go. Okay. That's nice. After activating effect, increase ally targets max HP equal to 16% of current max HP during the night. I would like that. I think that's working well for us.
All right.
Hello, it's Cherix. Welcome to the stream. Your emote seems to be sleeping. Let's see, where you are right now, you're waking up, right? I'm trying to remember which time zone you're generally near. Let's see, I don't need this. I should have been asleep by now, but like usual, no. Oh no! Wait. Cherix, are you... It's 5 a.m. Wait, so you're supposed to be going to sleep? Aww. I am doing good. Thank you so much for asking. Having a fun time using Remembrance main character in Honkai Star Rail. It's working really nicely with Mighty. Let me tell you. I feel like I don't need this many erudition blessings. I don't know. I don't know. That's fine. I got work at 7 a.m. So are you saying that you stayed up all night and you didn't actually get any sleep before going to work? So yeah, totally fine. Cherix, please take care of yourself. And I think I saw you streaming earlier, right? I bet the streaming kept you up. That's what it was. Yeah, you are correct. I thought so. Silly, silly. But I'm glad, I hope you were having fun. I think I lurked a little bit. I did lurk a little bit once I saw you were streaming. And I love your little PNG tuber. The little cherry PNG tuber is so freaking cute. Very nice. What should I be upgrading here? Ooh, this is nice. Yes, delaying enemies. After work, I might stream for a long time. Oh, yeah? A stream marathon, sort of, maybe? Exciting. Not that. That's fine. I like this too. Alright. Glad you like it. My friend made it, which you also know this friend too. Awesome! I was wondering if a artist friend made it for you or something. Maybe a normal 3 or 4 hour stream. Okay. Nice. If you're streaming after work though, that might be once I'm going to bed. I guess we'll just see. All right. But yeah.
We need a strategy.
Have you seen Remembrance main character yet? He's here. He can stop time. Look at him stopping time like a JoJo's character. It's someone from Russia, the person who made it. Okay. Neato.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend.
Oh, do I have something that saps HP from my team when I use my ult? I think so. What did I pick up? And I wasn't paying attention or something. Of course, I sleep first. I'm not crazy enough to stream after work. Okay. Good, good, good. Get your sleep. What do I have that is... Do I have an equation? Oh, when any ally target uses their ultimate, consume HP from all ally targets and increase damage dealt by 30%. Okay. Well, that's fine. But here it is. Have you seen Remembrance MC? It's pretty great and I'm enjoying it a lot. I sound tired, but I'm actually really enthused by this. I'm loving this a lot.
Punishment. Step up, let's see ya. Nice, I can my friends.
Maybe I should have waited to ult until this enemy summons his buddies, because I think he's gonna summon some buddies.
Lend me
Oh
your
well.
strength.
Show me your courage. Burn it all. I am strife. Burn it all.
That's so good. Oh my gosh, we're gonna kill this thing before it even has a chance to do anything. Okay, so that was Mem's attack because it got to the top of the action stack without having charged to 100%. I do, it's my main support for now on everyone. That's so fun. Oh, we almost killed the boss, but not quite. Maybe we still could take him out.
Lend me your strength.
I think, oh my gosh, this team is correct. I'm enjoying this a lot. Ooh, increased crit damage dealt by ally targets follow-up attacks. And when launching ultimates that deal damage, it's also considered a follow-up attack. Yay! Neat. Oh, maybe I should have gotten the hunt one. Oh well, too late. When characters following the path of abundance attack enemy targets, there's a 150% base chance to inflict necrosis state on them. At the start of the target's turn, they receive fire damage over time equal to 600% of the attacking character's attack. All other burn states currently on the target also immediately deal damage. I'm curious to try that out. Sure. I'll just do this and this. Alrighty. I think I've fulfilled all of those equations. What have we got here? Damage taken is distributed. Normally I like this, but I want Mighty to tank all the damage. So, like, I kind of want to not. Weirdly enough. this is fine. Speedrunning my job today seems like a good idea. I wonder what speedrunning your job would entail. Strokes chin curiously. What do we want? What do we want? I don't know. Oh, receiving a random boundary equation effect. I don't know. Attack percent increase, meh. Oh, randomly enhance a blessing. Sure. That's enough shopping. That's fine. Chest. Hey! I think I'm finally at a position where I want to do this. Alright, consume HP. That's fine. Blessing is obtained. I forgot that we would be receiving blessings. That's nice. Hello. Oops, I didn't hit the right enemy. That's the one weird thing about this game. Wow. Look at all of us.
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Can you give Gallagher a second to use his ult's follow-up thing? It's so funny.
Die.
Whatever.
So now accepts your punishment.
Wow. I really like this. I thought that I was going to be using Pela in this team. Very interesting. Oh, wait. What happened? Why is Gallagher not getting his turn? I guess everyone's at 0. Poor Gallagher. How many enemies is this? 2 waves.
Move, burn it all. Through my blood.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend.
Man, we only had a little teeny tiny bit of sunshine outside of my window earlier in the stream, and it is just cloudy, cloudy, cloudy now. See, now Gallagher doesn't... That's so weird. Whatever. Fine. He managed to heal everyone anyway because I have a blessing that lets you do that when you defeat an enemy.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
I'm so glad my Bronya is E1? Yeah, my Bronya is E1 and thus she has a 50% chance to get a skill point back. And I love her. She's great. This is not really worth it. Struck with a killing blow. Eh. These are all kind of crap. We'll do that. Alright, almost at the final boss. If the wolf died, it up the 2 teammate it has left and right 100%. Oh yeah, so that's what happened. Okay. Typeful Magic says, are you planning on getting either Castris, Anaya, Cypher, or Hyacine? No clue! Throws hands up in air in a giant shrug motion. My only thing I'm focusing on right now is getting the Doctor Ratio light cone. That's the #1 priority. And then after that, I still need to do research on the new characters. Castoris seems to have that game-breaking, not game-breaking, but, you know, potentially game-breaking, global passive crap going on, so I'm tempted to get her, but I don't know. In this game so far, I've basically just pulled, I just pulled characters that I liked. I've been going with the waifu strat, with, like, it's been, like, 70% waifu strat, 30% meta strat in terms of who I pull. So, I basically have decided when their banners showed up, if I want to pull them or not. That's what I did for Boot Hill, that's what I did for Firefly, that's what I did for a bunch of the characters. Yeah. The bathwater light cone, that's fine. Exactly. Like I said earlier, the bathwater light cone is going to be going to Fei Xiao and is going to be a, what do you call it? Consolation prize for Dr. Ratio after replacing him with Fei Xiao on the team.
Show your courage.
Okay. Let's do that. If I like their battle animations, that seems to be a big deal for me too. Like when I first saw Boot Hill's just splash art, I was like, oh, that's great. They have a cowboy character. Love that for you all. I didn't feel like really connected to the character, but then when I saw his gameplay animation and the poses he strikes when he's fighting, then I was like, well, now I want him. I really, really like his animations a lot. Same thing with Firefly. Once I saw Firefly's animations and saw the fact that she's literally in a mech suit, I was like, okay, I don't have a choice in this. I must get that. Give it to me now. I think I might save some money so I can get a cool equation. Wait, I can't get a cool equation. Meh, I wish Ron May was here to sell me an equation in this mode, but I guess not. It must be a different mode. What have we got here? I like that. Okay. Are there any that I want to replace? Not really. These are fine. I'm glad I got Boot Hill on his rerun. I had to skip his first banner because I think it was Firefly next after him. Yeah, it was one after another. I got very lucky. And, I mean, no, I actually got really lucky with Boot Hill, specifically. I think I only got, it took like 20 pulls to get him. And I really, that shouldn't have happened. It was a complete fluke. Firefly, however, Firefly was the one point where I actually spent money in the game, and I bought one of the month-long passes where you get currency every day. So the $5 that I have spent on Honkai Star Rail up to this day, only $5, that was because of Firefly. And not even because of Firefly, it was because of Sam. I love Sam. He's the coolest mech. I don't really know if there's anything I need to fix here. I guess I'll get rid of these. Sure. Sure. And then maybe get rid of some of those. Because it doesn't matter once you have 8 of them. At least not that much. The monthly pass is a very good value if you play a little every day, or at least can log in every day. Yep, and I did log in every day. I don't know. This is fine. I like that. Regardless, I probably have a more than strong enough team. Increases maximum stack of critical boost by 4. Yeah. Alright. This is it. Go, go, go. What do I have so far? All of that stuff? I don't know which of these to pick. earn additional cosmic fragments? Why are you giving this to me at... Why are you giving this to me at the end of the run? I think that's silly, and I'll just pick this because the other one's silly and for no other reason. Okay. If I... Let's see. What happens if I do this and then this? Oh, they both work. Okay, nice. Yay! Oh boy. They're gonna steal my ults. Don't you dare steal my ults.
Show me your courage. Dying soul, now accept your punishment.
Accept your punishment. Alright.
Burn it all. I am struck. Burn it all.
Very nice.
Step up, let's see it.
Okay.
Nice second, my friends.
I know I'm going to be tagging the TV. I'm trying to keep track of how many times I've tagged them. So, they're not turning mad. They're staying happy. What does that mean?
You'll pay
And
for
do you
this.
know what I'm saying when I say that?
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Forever doomed.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Here they come. We'll do this. And...
Lend me your strength.
Burn it all.
uh-oh.
It doesn't fall.
Oh.
Fury upon you.
Let's give some charge to Mem.
Forever doomed.
This team is so strong. Wow. Uh-oh.
How's this
I'll
take?
just
No
heal
assistance is timely.
Bronya. That's fine. Ow! Oh well. Type Final Magic says, the normal individual TV people will swap faces, but works a bit differently for this group boss. It sure does. As far as I know, the TV enemies in this boss don't flip-flop when attacked, and will swap themselves
Decisive
back
moment
on
in
their
the battle.
turns. Huh. I just wasn't expecting that.
Lend me your strength.
Burn it all. Dying soul, now accept your punishment. Conquer all.
Look at all the numbers! So many numbers! Alright, and also lots of particle effects because of the different path bonuses we've got going on.
Nice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
We've entered the storm. To guard
go,
and defend.
go.
Crush them.
I think we're about to be hit by a boss attack right now, but I'm not that worried. We'll do this, and then we'll do this. Oh, the battle's over! Oh my gosh, that was a lot of damage
the
for
end of the story
one
in your
basic
own way.
attack. Incredible. Alright, we did it! Yay! All the way through. Not even worried the entire time. I'll save that, sure. We're gonna call it MC Ron Galag Maid. No, it's too... Contains sensitive characters or... What? I don't know what you're talking about. Whatever. Alright. And out we go. And it's about
It's
time for
still
me to take a
early.
quick little
Where to
break.
now?
Ba-da-bum, ba-dum, bum. Maybe I should look at the coming banner schedule so I can start thinking about which characters I need to be like staring at their materials. Wait, why did I just pick one? Alright, Herta's store. As you can see, I only have 7 of the credits, and then I'll eventually, I don't know, maybe I'll hold on to getting this unlocked. I'll just hold on to the credits until I'm really sure I want to get it, because at this point I have that 4-star light cone that even Pridewind GG thinks is better for Remembrance MC than the Herta store one. Otherwise, next time, or not next time, after my break, I'll probably jump into one of these and do some planter set farming with the little currency things I got just now from that run. I kind of want to just run the Broken Keel domain, because Broken Keel is so useful for everyone, and also it seems to be the one that people recommend. Should I leave it on this menu? There's no music. Oh, there's some music. Okay, I'll leave it on this screen right here. I'm gonna go take a really quick break. Just gonna get up and stretch, use the restroom, get something to drink, and I recommend you all do the same. Let's meet back here in just a few minutes. 5 minutes tops, alright? Okay, be right back. I return. Alrighty. Oh boy. Yep, it's a rainy day. I had that one moment of sunshine and that was it. That's okay. I'm inside having a nice time streaming with you all. Thank you so much for tuning in, whether that's live or on the VOD, by the way. Y'all rock. You rock a lot. You rock a lot. We care a lot. What is that song? We care a lot. If anyone knows what song I'm talking about, please tell me who it's by. Okay. So Fei Xiao, Hunt Erudition. Now, yeah, I think I want this with Topaz. But yeah, until I get the Dr. Ratio Bathtub Light Cone for Fei Xiao, I'm just running this nice little Herta Store 5-star light cone. And the nice thing is, once I get the Dr. Ratio light cone for her, I can give this one back to Mr. Dr. Ratio. That's his full name, you see, Mr. Dr. Ratio.
Hey you, time to check your bugs.
Sniff, sniffle.
Feeling lucky.
I love this team here, but it sure does feel like I've been using them for a long while. And at some point, you just want to play something different.
Wrestling it all together. I venture forth forever. Triumphant!
Go, go, go!
Victory is inevitable! I venture forth to forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable! I venture forth
And Fei Xiao just punches their face a whole bunch. Because I'm using a very nice build from the Divergent Universe, there we go. It's the fart team? Oh no! Okay, let me see. Fei Xiao, Aventurine, Robin, Topaz. That's so funny. They're the fart team. Oh no. But yeah.
Harmony and unison. I venture forth forever. Triumphant!
All I have to do is just do this for every single wave of this big deer boss.
I venture forth
And I don't need to deal with any of those stupid sprigs and twigs that start popping up.
I venture forth forever. Triumphant!
I kind of feel like I missed out by not pulling Sunday, but this team makes me feel like, no, I'm okay. I'm doing fine. No, I didn't get any of the broken keel. You know what? Before I do that...
It's still early.
Wait, I know. I'm farming because I need energy regeneration, don't I? My goodness. Let me see. Let's take a look here. What kind of situation are we looking at? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Oh wait, but they... Hang on, hang on. Hang the heck on. Yeah. Look at how many characters need energy regeneration pieces. It's so frustrating. Break effect? Nah. Sunday's pretty good and gets better if supporting summon units. Yeah. Now that I have Remembrance MC, it's like, maybe I should pick him up on a rerun. I guess we'll see. I'll consider it. If Sunday can really support a character that I'm in love with, then absolutely would be worth it. But only in that case, I would say. Maybe use synthesis and maybe get lucky. Oh, I forgot about that. You're right. We can build it. Faster, stronger. Where? Or did I figure out that you actually don't need to come here? Whatever. I'm already here anyway. Better. Harder, better, faster, stronger. You can get to synthesize from the phone menu too. That does make sense.
Matsumura Hanako just followed.
Hello! Look, look! See, I have a new GIF. I have a new GIF for followers. Yay! Thank you so much for the follower, Matsumura Hanako. Welcome. I actually have real, actual GIFs for when people follow, or people raid, or I finish a goal, a follower goal. Woo! Cute robot. Thank you. Push his fingers together. Welcome to the stream. Oh, that's a really cute emote. Is that... I don't know why my first instinct is to say Nico from Love Live. But I think the only reason I'm saying Nico from Love Live is because we mentioned we were talking about Love Live on the stream on Saturdays. 900 Tracy's here too. Hello! Welcome! Speaking of the stream that was on Saturday, we had a fun time doing some voice acting for the Reverse 1999 Barcarola character story, and that was so much fun. You should check Trace out if you like to watch some Reverse 1999 or some Arknights or some art. Don't make me remember the Nico Nico Ni. You did that yourself. Also, is it okay if I ask you a question? Well, it depends on what the question is. Whenever people ask if they can ask a question, I'm like, you already did. And also, it feels like I'm saying yes to something before I heard what the question is. You should just ask, and then we'll go from there. Yay! Uh-huh. Just a heads up, we don't allow promotions or anything like that. Let me see here. Oh! You were setting up the questions so nervously. I was like, are they gonna ask if they can do artwork for my stream or something? So, I am saving up for the Dr. Ratio light cone when that gets rerun. I'm saving for the bathtub light cone. So that's the main thing I'm saving for. I'm very, very excited for that. Unfortunately, I don't do any pulls on stream. So if you're looking for streamers that do pull sessions, unfortunately, that's the one thing I don't really do. But I like to show off, like, what my pulls were after the fact. I'll go and, like, I'll show my gacha pull history and all that. But are you saving for anyone, Hanako? I'm also curious. To be honest, I don't know that much about the new characters. The future characters that are coming out. I've been focusing only on the characters that are out now. Please don't mind me asking for permission. It's just kind of my habit to ask before throwing my question. What? Teresa, the chat, like, blooped your message. It bleeped your message. Did you add any, like, periods or something and it thought it was a URL, maybe? Oh, you typed a bunch of asterisks. Okay. We only really know Castris and Anaxa. Cypher and Hyacine have only been drip marketed so far. Okay. Oh, you said cancel instead of cause. Oh, okay. I know, right? I was up in I was getting all nervous. I was like, oh no, is this a bot actually? Because you never know what Twitch bots can do. They're so impressive these days. They seem so human-like. Look at me tricking everyone. I'm saving for Castros, by the way. I've been saving for her since 3.0, but spend around 90 to 100 on Tribby's banner. Oh, yeah. I hope you got Tribby. Okay, I have not been able to figure out how to get to the synthesis menu, but at least it's here, so that's all I really want. Here we go. I don't know if I can use this... Wait, no, I can use it on the older stuff. Okay. Turret's a bot. But yeah, quick lurk, BRB. No problem. Enjoy your lurk, Teresa. Got her to E2 within that many polls. Congratulations. That's fantastic. Alright, consume self-modeling resin to customize the main stat. Consume wishful resin to customize 1 to 2 subsidiary stats. I think this is what I'm going to have to do here, because I have been farming broken keel pieces for a while, and they just don't drop the energy regeneration rate pieces. Yeah, I have a lot of self-modeling resin because I don't use it because I'm afraid to use it. I don't know when to use it. I only want to use it if I really need it, and then I'll have plenty. Speed and crit damage. Oh, that's too bad. I don't have much wishful resin. Well, that's fine. We'll just pick speed and call it good. Unless it's crit damage... So... Oh, if you want 2 of them, it costs more. I understand. Okay, I'm gonna do speed. Confirm. Alright. I have the materials. Synthesize! Now! Yes. Using it when you've been farming a long time but haven't gotten a matching main stat is a good time to use it. That does make sense. Okay. That's good. Not the best, but not the worst either. Oh yeah, I forgot to say earlier, I should do this and I should pin this as a comment. I have a Discord server that people can join. It's notifications only, as well as rat pics on the side, because I post pictures of my rats for people to enjoy the cute rats. They're very cute. And not gross. They're really cute. Holds a gun up. And eventually the Discord will be open for discussion. But for now it's just notifications for the Twitch streaming and for YouTube uploads. As long as it rolls 2 to 3 times into speed, that's fine. 2 to 3 times? I'll be happy with once. But let's see how we do. Okay, so that's so strange that no one else is doing, or very few other people are doing the broken keel set. Curious, curious, curious. All right. I don't know. Whatever. There we go. Equip. And then over here, I need to bring up my stats, my build recommendations from pridewin.gg. Here we go. Okay, they recommend ice damage. So let's do ice damage. Nice, I've got 3 options. Cool. How about I pick the one that has crit damage on it? Or should I roll this and see what I get? Let's see what the next substat is. Meh. Unfortunate. Let's just mark that. Trash. And then, how about this? Why do they want attack percentage for Remembrance MC? I find that strange. Lushaka maybe because the effect gives 5% energy regen. I guess so. I was picking Broken Keel because that's what Predwin GG said. And that's what I made. Boo. Oh well. It buffs attack. Yes, I mean, attack doesn't really do that much. I really just want Remembrance main character to be supportive. Providing the crit damage boost and the additional true damage. So what are we looking at now? Oh wait, I need to actually put on the rest of the pieces. That might be smart. Okay, speed. Either should be fine. Okay. HP or defense sphere, unless you want to build them for damage, the ice bonus. Now that is interesting, isn't it, huh? Pridewin recommends ice damage before HP or defense. Why would they recommend ice damage, but not any other damaging stats? Besides crit damage, that is. Huh. Let's see what the other options are. Just so we can be thorough. HP. Oop, what's this? There's some speed here. Didn't roll into speed yet, but there's that, which gives us more effect resistance for Broken Keel, and then a so-so piece right there. Unfortunate that these are all flat stat, dual flat stat, substat pieces. Does that make sense? Do you understand what I mean? This one has flat HP, flat attack. This one has flat attack, flat defense. And this one has flat HP, flat defense. Our MC damage isn't amazing from what I know. Yeah, that's the impression I got. I'm assuming it's meant to be a support kind of unit. The increased survivability will help Mem a bit too. Oh yeah, because Mem's HP will go up if main character's HP goes up. Maybe I'll decide, you know what? I'm going to decide the main stat based on what substats I need. Because that's often what happens in this game, is pick whatever piece has the best substats. I want to mess around and see if I can get any of these to roll into speed. Not likely, but I still want to try. Oh, can you guys hear the thunder outside my window? There's thunder outside my window. Oh my. That was thunder. You got a big storm coming, honey. Give me speed. Come on. No! Give me speed with crit damage. I don't know if that's worth rolling. That's flat. I know it has a speed substat, but it has the stupid flat stuff. And when it's a head piece or hands piece, I really want the substats to be good. Let's see. Man. Unfortunate. I mean, they could all roll into speed. So far they have not, but... Oh, the piece that I was complaining about? I know. I don't feel like risking it, though. Because then it could roll into the flat piece. And that would hurt a lot. It would make my Kokoro Brokoro. Can't believe I just said that on stream. Don't clip that. I beg of you. Alright, we don't have any speed and crit damage pieces. Unfortunately. Okay. Well, what do the other pieces have? What am I missing? Okay, that is my crit damage piece, and there's no speed on it. I have a speed piece, and... Let me just see what it rolls into. What the additional piece, or the additional thing is. Crit rate, sad. And this has crit damage, and this has speed, and what does it roll into? Okay, I'm definitely using that. I love to see it. I love to see it. Woo! Do you have any usable two-piece speed sets? Not really. I just have purples for the, you know, this thing. Like, I mean, like, I mean, okay. Okay, maybe I have more than I thought. Hold up a second. Maybe you're right. But then what did I farm all this for? It feels like it was pointless. But, you know, Pridewind does recommend the two-piece speed thing that you're talking about as the best thing. You might have better luck with substats. Yeah. You know. This one I honestly kind of like because it has the effect resistance, and that'll go great with my broken keel, which I definitely will be using because of that wonderful roll we just saw. No! Whatever. I want to try this out. I want to try this out. What options do we have here? Crit damage. Hero set can work some Remembrance DPS characters like Aglaya or a future Rem DPS. Future? I don't want to build for an unknown future, but I getcha. I see where you're coming from. Effect resistance, 26.8. We need it to be 30. I think we can achieve that somehow with enough rolls. Okay, so we're definitely doing... Whoops. We are definitely doing the broken keel set. It just comes down to what I'm doing here. I kind of want to pick a piece that has effect resistance just so I can have the passive activate. That's probably not a good way of deciding what to do, though. Yeah, I'll keep that. Now Armstead can be super fast. Yes, that is one thing that the guide recommended. This is such a good piece. Oh my gosh, I'm now looking at it closely. I'm gonna build it immediately. Not even questioning it. Let's do that. Could have been better, could have been worse. Are you serious? What is that? I just realized tomorrow my HSR account is gonna be 1 year. Oh my gosh, congrats! Wow, we actually started around a really similar time. I remember that I started because I knew that Dr. Ratio as a free character would be going away like at some point mid-April of 2024. And that's what finally gave me the kick in the butt to get on this game. Might as well try and aim for the planar effect since you can't activate it. The relics are just for stats. Yeah, that's kind of how I see it as well. Ratio finally gets a rerun. I know. How long did it take for him to finally get a rerun? I think I started around Jingliu's first banner and Seal's first rerun. Oh, Zele's? Wait, apologies for the pronunciation of Zele's name because I started playing HSR in Japanese. So all of Eurilo 6, I learned all those characters' names, like, listening to their Japanese pronunciation. So I don't know how people pronounce Seal or Zele's name. Is it Zele? Or Sele or something like that? Anyway. I can't remember... Her rerun. Huh. I can't remember her getting a rerun when I was playing. Weird. Same here. I use JPVA. I see. I ended up switching back to English because at one point I wanted it to be in English so that I had a better chance of taking the story in, but I've since kind of given up that dream. That dream of being able to understand this gosh forsaken story and all of its complications. Zayla? Okay, so I was pretty close. It sounds like I was basically there. Her first rerun was 1.3? Oh. So you've been playing much longer than a year, right? Because a year ago was like 2 point whatever. No! It's not rolling into the 2 substats I want! I hate everything. She never got a rerun after that patch. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. And I remember I was like, well, I wouldn't mind getting her. But she just never showed up, and I've given up on that dream since, and she's also been kind of, what's the word? She's been outperformed, she's been power crept. Yeah, she's been power crept by other characters. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I want... man, just give me some rolls into effect resistance, why don't you, please? So close, but so far away. I mean, if I'm in the same team as Aventurine, then my effect resistance will be high enough. Question mark. Shrug. I've been waiting for another Blade rerun. Oh my gosh. When is the last time that guy's been rerun? My account's supposed to be 1 year plus, but I think there's a time where I don't play that much. Ah. So it's like the amount of days that you've logged in kind of thing. I'm so nervous about rolling these pieces and them not rolling well, but you just kind of have to deal with it. That's what I've learned. Also, I don't know which of these pieces I should get rid of. They've been sitting here a while, so I probably should just get rid of them. Now I might have to hope to lose 50-50 to get played. Gotcha. That's the gotcha experience right there. Okay, how about this? Hey, we got some speed out of it. That's nice. Still not a lot, but it's something. You know what? I'm gonna do, like, 2 more runs. Since I can. Of the, of this thing. Because I have the things. I have the store immersifiers. Why not? Just in case I happen to get the right piece.
Hey, you. Time to check your bugs.
Also, it's more interesting than watching me
The show begins.
feed relics into relics.
Let's say so.
Now I realize that I need HP percent orb on RMC if I want to run her with Castories. Ah! I hate it when the game does that. Oh, actually, you need this piece. Like, I didn't know!
I venture forth forever.
Go Fei Xiao.
Victory is inevitable. I venture forth to forever. Triumphant. Check. Victory is inevitable.
Those aren't broken keel. Whatever.
Dangerous thoughts. Resonate all together.
I venture forth to
I bet I don't even need the Robin boost for Fei Xiao, and I would still do fine.
Victory is inevitable.
Die,
I
dear,
venture forth
die.
forever. Triumphant. Victory is inevitable. I venture forth forever. Triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
Alright. No! Well, that was pointless. That's just how it goes.
It's still early.
You know what,
Where to
though?
now?
I need to use some of my Trailblaze energy. I just remembered. Oops. Because with that, my RMC will have more HP, that means more ult charge for Castries. So that's how it works. I think I get it. Maybe. Probably. This is my Acheron team. It's not very good.
Commencing support.
I kind of
Ready
want
for
a better
another? No
team
holding
for my
back.
Acheron.
Share good fortunes. Dreams of a past. Let us dance
I
once
have-
more.
Fugue on this team because she is technically Nihility.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed.
But I know that that's not really ideal for Acheron.
It too shall
I don't know why. I just know that it's not recommended as a
Enemy
team
data
comp
secure.
so
Network
much.
is activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
But honestly, it works
Let's
fine
seize
for
this fine
me.
moment. Dream vanished.
Hedge your bets.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
No dirty tricks, all right.
Oh, it survived.
Watch your head. Sure, I'll play along. Ah.
Enemy targets ready for another. Clouds scattered.
Still waters of oblivion.
Do you have any plan to pull for JQ is Jing Xiao? No, Jing Chou? Jing Chou? Zhou? Zhao Chou? What was his name? I get him and Fei Xiao and Jing
We've
Liu
hardly
mixed
any
up.
time left to say farewell.
Jiao Chou. Jiao Chou. Okay. Jojo. Hello, Echo Nines. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. He's in the back of my head. I'm not gonna lie. His character kind of won me over during that Trailblaze mission. During whatever patch that was.
The dice have been cast.
He's
Bus,
nice, you know?
Or maybe I'll
And he
take
has
it
like... He had a different character than what I was
Have we
expecting.
met? Unite our goals.
Destiny for oblivion.
The war dance mission, yeah. I don't know, would he only be usable with Acheron and that's kind of it?
Dream vanished.
Or what?
Still waters of oblivion.
I wonder if it'd be worth it to pull for him,
Enemy
or
targets
if
detected.
if he would be kind of
Enemy data
niche.
secure. Net markers activated. Time for good
He's
old
like a 5-star Pela. So would it be problematic that
I
I'd be
weep
using
for the
him
heart.
with Tayla?
It too shall fall.
I wonder. I'm
Dreams
sure,
of a
like,
past
I'm already accepting the
let us
fact that it
dance
probably
once
wouldn't be
more.
ideal, but I wonder if it would be really bad or something.
Let's see
Not
this
at all?
fine
Oh,
moment.
okay.
Clouds scattered.
Destiny for
That's good
oblivion.
to hear.
I hit the mark. Spend freely.
He's mainly an ult buffer, I think, but he mainly synergizes with Acheron. Right, ult buffer, okay.
Ready for another? No holding back. Share good fortunes.
Main reason he's so good for Acheron, with his ult up, he gains Acheron ult stacks when enemies move. That sounds really good.
Still waters of
I
oblivion.
like how that sounds
I hit the
a
mark.
lot.
Ah,
What? Why would you die? There we go. One more time.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Get like double the
the
ults.
dice have been cast.
What? How would...
Bust.
What?
Or maybe I'll take it
I think
all.
they can work on DOT teams, I guess.
Ready for another? Let's see
I
this
forgot
fine
his
moment.
other kit other than the more ult damage. Oh, okay.
Unite our goals.
Sure, I'll play along.
For Jojo.
It's on me.
Another journey begins.
Interesting to
For oblivion.
consider.
I weep for the departed.
His damage is kind of stinky though. Free
It
E2.
too shall fall.
Man,
Commencing
I hate when they
support.
do that. They're like, you really should get
Enemy data secure. Net
multiple
markers activated.
copies.
Time for good old counterattack.
Speaking of DOT, I wonder what
See this
Kafka
fine
buffs will
moment.
be. Oh, there's
Dream
Kafka
vanished.
buffs.
Dreams of a past.
Interesting.
Let us dance once more.
It's really interesting playing Honkai Star Rail as a player who joined
Have we met?
more than half a year after it had already started.
Clouds scattered.
I missed out on
Enemy
so many
targets
banners at the
detected. Ready
beginning,
for
so I
another?
don't have...
Free will, or was
I'm
it
missing out
fate?
on a lot
Destiny
of those
for oblivion.
beginning characters.
I
Other
weep
than the
for
standard
departed.
characters. Not confirmed at all, by the way. Oh, okay.
No holding back.
Yeah, please
good
no
fortunes.
leaks.
Commencing
Maybe I
support.
should make that an actual rule in the chat. I don't know.
Enemy data secure.
In the chat rules. I've never really thought about it one way or another.
Still waters of oblivion.
I hit the mark.
Hope they buff Silver Wolf's ult into AoE.
Spend
Oh.
freely.
Dream vanished. Enemy
Blade,
targets
Silver Wolf,
detected.
Kafka, and Jingnu are confirmed to get buffs in 3.4, but no... Oh, like, no details as in NO. No details
Dreams of a
on what the
past life
specifics
are-
are. Okay.
Let us dance once more.
Alright.
Clouds scattered. Commencing support. Ready for another?
It's too
Another
bad.
journey begins.
I guess the thing about Fugue with Acheron is that Fugue only does a debuff during her ult, which is problematic for getting
I weep
Acheron
for the
stacks up.
departed. It too shall fall.
Unite our goals. Enemy targets detected. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
They did talk about what characters are going to
That's
get
half
buffed
the
in the 3.2 live program, no? Seems like that would make sense.
For oblivion.
He was there for super break, right.
It's on me.
I also have her there because if Acheron has 2 Nihility friends on the team, then more damage happens and stuff. But maybe it's not enough to really worry about it.
Bust.
I see a lot of team comp
Or maybe I'll
recommendations
take it
where
off.
you just run Pela and then like Robin or something.
We have the upper hand.
And I was like,
Ready for
what?
another?
That's half the work.
You can use her skill on someone who's fast.
Hasten. We've hardly any time. Still waters of oblivion.
You can use her skill. Oh! When Acheron does damage, it applies the defense shred. I think that's something I keep on learning and then forgetting immediately after I've learned it. And that's what's going on here. Oops. You know what? I spent all that time on relic building, but I haven't actually done the traces yet. Yay! It's time! I'm gonna actually press the buttons on the traces. Okay. Traces. Which ones? Memo Sprite skill. Memo Sprite talent. Memo Sprite skill. And then a Memo Sprite talent. And then talent. And then ult. And then skill and basic are same-ish. Alright. How far can I get? Let's see. Let's just do the first little bit for everything to start us out. Ultimate. Skill. Basic. And then A2 is the most recommended bonus thing, which is Rhapsody's Scepter. And I can do that right now. And then A6, which is Magnets and Long Chains, is recommended after that. Which is this one? Okay. I don't know if I should unlock it now or what. Sure, why not? You can't stop me! And then Petite Parabole is the third one. Okay. I don't know. Sure. It feels weird not to unlock those. And then I want some attack, or I want some stat boosting nodes. Please and thank you. Yes, good, good. I'm using a lot of materials for these, but I'm okay with it. I say while gritting my teeth. Main traces are usually always worth to unlock. Yeah, you'd think, right? Okay, I'll do the ones that are at least cheap. That's cheaper. Alright, and now back to these. Okay, Memo Sprite skill. Memo Sprite talent. There's so many nodes to keep track of in this build. I'm kind of looking back and forth between the game and this window I have up. Talent, ult, skill, basic, and skill. And we're not gonna get much farther than this. Talent, ult, skill, and maybe not even bother with this. Leave main at just 3 out of 6, perhaps. And go here, and then, wait. Interesting. Well, I still want this. And ultimate. Huh. That's really interesting how that... The MEMS nodes are already really expensive. You can also use the recommended button on the top left. Yeah, but I have to, like, open it and close it and press the button and open it and close it. Whereas having the window on the left screen is a lot easier. Let's see if it matches. How about that? They think that the ultimate is more important than the Memo Sprite talent and main character talent. That's interesting to note. Good to know. Huh. Pridewind says that main character talent is more important than ult, skill, and basic. I don't know. We'll do both of them. And then we're gonna leave these here for now. And I can use material synthesis to make some more stuff. Something like that. Skill just increases the amount healed, and ult increases damage, I think. I think skill... let's see. Right, ult just increases damage. I don't know why they think ultimate is second priority. They really want this character to be a DPS. That's kind of strange to me. Skill is how much HP gets restored. Right, just like you said. Yep. Talent... increases the HP for Mem. Makes Mem more survivable, I suppose, is how you could look at it. Well, E6 does make the ultimate 100% crit rate, so maybe... I mean, yeah, the build wants to be a DPS build, kind of. And Pridewind is making the argument that it's really more... I don't know, better to focus on making it a support unit. The recommended can be hit or miss since it's based on player data and not from an actual guide maker. Exactly, yeah. Now, do we do attack? No, I don't think so. I think we do Memo Sprite skill. Memo Sprite talent. And talent, like they recommended in Pridewind. And I'm going to leave the rest here. And I'm not going to bore everyone with a whole bunch of farming talent materials. Let's go have some more fun in this video game. Oh wait, I also need to level this one up. Never mind. Hang on just a moment. I like to use up just a little bit of the 3-star light cones, but still hold on to at least 5 copies of everything, just in case. At least my Gallagher is almost done. Well done! I've had a good time with Gallagher. Compared to actual DPS units, RMC is not going to be out-damaging them, so best to make them tanky instead. Yeah, you know, that would make sense to me. Currently 157 speed and 94% break. Nice! I think I read somewhere that you don't necessarily need Gallagher's break to be, like, over 80%. Like, there's diminishing returns after a certain amount of break. But that's still awesome and cool. Go build that Gallagher. I made sure to lock S5 3-star light cones when I get them. Yeah. It just makes me feel more comfortable. It sucks since I'm building Gallagher, Guanmei, and Jiaoqiu all at the same time. That's a lot! I wish you the best of luck. That would be rough. Trying to keep track of everything. Guanmei's done though. Yay! Gallagher's been so good since release. He's my main healer most of the time. Yeah, I still use him. Very, very strong. Click, 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 click. Jiaoqiu is sitting at 159 speed and 134% effect hit. Ooh, that's a nice spicy meatball. That's very nice. Alright, I can stop there for now. But it's coming together. We are getting there. Bit by bit. I will continue to build these pieces. I think the two-piece speed strat is gonna work for me pretty well. Right now I just have one Eidolon, and playing the story will probably give me more. Maybe I'll do the story for the rest of the stream while chatting with people, because I'm not really paying attention to the story. I'm honestly just kind of speedrunning it. I'm stuck though. I need to make both speed boots and ER rope, and the boots I'll add effect rate subset, but what do I add to the rope? Do I add speed or effect hit rate, since 160 is the ideal speed for most supports? I wouldn't know. All I do is refer to our Lord and Savior, Pridewind.gg. So it depends on if you want to rely on their recommendations. Let's see where Fei Xiao, or not Fei Xiao, Jiaoqiu is. Where are you, Jiaoqiu? Am I blind? There he is! And I did not mean to say, am I blind, as a joke. That I did not mean that. I take it back. I'm so sorry, Jiaoqiu. Okay. Let's see. I can make this a little bigger. There we go. Now it all fits on the same screen and is mostly legible. As much speed as is needed to outspeed all DPS characters, and even more than this if desired. And effect hit rate, they recommend 140% plus. More can be useful against 40% plus resistant enemies. And they have some extra notes about effect hit rate and speed. Effect hit rate. Oh, 140% is where his effective hit rate attack conversion caps. Oh, I see. He has an attack conversion. Okay. He has debuffs that have both a 100% and 60% base chance to land. Attempting to build him in order to land all his debuffs against all enemies is not realistic, so instead, it's better to aim to guarantee you'll hit against the bulk of enemies who have 30% resistance while still having a decent shot of landing debuffs against 40% resistant enemies. The magic number for this is 140%, which just so happens to also max out his bonus ability, granting him 240% attack. Getting any less than this will cause Jiao Cho to miss debuffs against common enemies and lose out on a damage increase. Okay, speed. As a support, Jiao Cho must move before whoever he is supporting. This means stacking enough speed to ensure he is one of the first characters to move. How much speed you'll need for this depends on the character Jiao Cho is supporting. The Spryly Van Wok planner set makes it so he goes first at the beginning of the fight. That's what I have on Robin. It's nice. If he has 134 effect hit, I think you should add effect hit substat to the rope. That is my very amateur opinion. So there. Let's see. Speed. Yeah, I think you're fine with speed. And his effect and the effect rate will be very beneficial. That's the basic gist that I'm getting out of that. All of that guide talking and words and things. That's how I would describe that, talking and words and things. Oi! What is there to do? Let's see. Oh, thing is, the boots, since they are speed boots, can't have a speed substat. True. So my idea is to make the boots first, and if they roll into effect rate and get to 140%, I can keep speed on the rope. Oh, sure. Yeah. Why not? I think that sounds like a plan, Stan. Maybe I'd try to do Forgotten Hall with my... No, that's not gonna work. He's not all the way built yet. What am I thinking? Maybe we go back to Divergent Universe. But I only have, like, 15 to 30 minutes left of when I was planning to stream. I'm missing 6.5% effect rate. That's one roll into effect rate. Okay. I don't know how much rolls go into... I don't know how much numbers go into each roll in artifacts, and I probably should keep track of that a little bit more. But I don't. I don't want to bore people with farming materials. Maybe I just do a teensy tiny bit of the mission. I'm not going to pay that much close attention to, like, what's being talked about. Should I run frickin' Remembrance MC even though he's not actually built yet? Or would that be a terrible idea? Let me just do a little bit more of this. It's a teeny tiny bit. So he doesn't get completely beat up. No! Rawr! The absolute lowest roll for effect hit rate is 3.4. Man, I mean, you can give it a try, but also rolls are bad. Rolls never go where you want them to go. I have given up trying to rely on rolls. But best of luck. You never know. It's worth trying it out and seeing. Oh, that's right. I have all of these pieces I can use as trash fodder. Yay! Okay, that's fine, I guess. Yay, crit damage! I also feel like I should... Man, I don't know. I don't know! Sure, I'll do just one more. Click, click, click. Click, click. By the way, if you're enjoying this stream, I hope you give it a follow. I like to stream Reverse 1999 and Infinity Nikki, and I'm getting right back on into Honkai Star Rail streaming now after taking a little bit of a hiatus from streaming it, although I was playing on my own time that whole time. And you can join my Discord and see pictures of my very cute pet rats. And you also get notifications for when I go live. Whee! This is fascinating gameplay right here, it sure is. I can't believe I had 9 viewers watching me feed relics into relics. That's just amazing. Why can't I get rolls? Have you seen this? None of these rolls have been into the rolls that I want. I'm going a little stir crazy here. Okay, there's no good rolls on this one, unfortunately, but... Today I rolled a healing percent with speed substat just randomly from Relic Domain. I didn't even need to make one. Oh, you did need it for your Gallagher, though. Rolled into speed once. Exactly. If you can get speed, if you can get the stat you want rolled into once, I call it a win. Based on my experience in this game. Is it weird that I feel like I remember having better luck in Genshin Impact? Which is a wild thing to say, but I swear I had some really lucky rolls in Genshin Impact. Back in the day when I still played it. No! At least there's that one crit damage roll. Okay, that's good enough where he won't be dying. Okay, maybe just a little bit more for his light cone. Assuming my headpiece gets 2.3 speed, he'll be at the sweet spot of 160. That's nice. Alright. Alright. Okay. That feels better. Not great, but it's not terrible. I have a Remembrance main character who is usable in the main story, at least. Should I do Pela or Branya? I'll do Pela. I'm amazed. I'm excited. Here we go. Just gonna do a little bit of this, not a whole bunch. And I'm also gonna be skipping a lot of the dialogue. Warning everybody. I haven't been keeping track of this story at all. You're so cute, ma'am!
Such a unique animal. Well, I think it's an animal.
Oh, what a cute little creature.
Fooly.
What's that? Ah, a god from the worlds beyond the sky. To earn the gaze of an eon, does that
I keep forgetting that they're pronounced Eon. That does not look like it's pronounced Eon, but...
Me, mem. Me. Mem, mem. Mem, mem. Me.
You can understand what they're saying. Collect the memories and recreate the past.
Mem, mem. Me, mem. Mem, mem.
Okay. Let's go, everybody. Hey! Now what's up?
Ornix, have you fallen into a slumber? I don't know who the mother that you're referring. Thank you for all your hard work.
Okay.
Thank goodness we no longer have to ride the Dromus into the city.
No need for formalities at a time like this.
Simply put, Ornix refused to help us uncover the past of Castrum Kremnos. They,
Oh
through
no.
some unknown
I don't know
means,
what that's
gifted
about,
him...
but that's terrible.
Mem.
According to Dan Heng, this creature is related to a god from beyond the sky.
A god from beyond the sky.
Treeby, let's split up here. As for the mission of finding out Nikador's weakness, Mighty and I will be waiting for you on... Then, this is where we part ways.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
stay with him to ensure his safety.
Okay.
I'll leave it to you.
Of course. Just leave the sentry
It's so
gates to
strange
us.
how her skirt looks like it is literally on fire. I just now noticed this on Castorese's skirt. Also, the fact that cosplayers are gonna have to try to set their skirts on fire to have that scorched look, and then add some kind of LED thing along the edge of it to make it look like it's still on fire. That's an interesting challenge. Echo Nines, I wish you the best of luck. Ah. I hope you get all the relic rolling luck. Mem, you're very cute.
Me? Mem? Mem.
Oh, so I guess that was... Oh! Look at that! I just had to play a little bit farther into the mission. I just kind of dropped this mission as soon as I got main character Remembrance Path. I should have kept going. Clearly. Whoops. And that was the end of the mission. Okay. It's all coming together. I understand now. Unlock that, and then go to the one that I'm building, and enhance, superimpose, and that'll bring us up to 15% crit damage. Yay! Very nice. It's a big dinosaur. Hello, big dinosaur. I must admit, I really like the fact that they actually animated these giant, huge, wandering animal things and gave them sound effects and everything. It's like, this is a video game. This right here is a fantasy video game. That's what I like to see in my video games, all I'm saying. But I just walk through them? Nope! You can run into them, and they don't let you walk through them. That's good. That helps with the immersion, I think. Well, let's see. Isn't it cool? Can I talk to you, Lipos? We're going with Lipos? Oh, they're singing. Reminds me of the first time I played Morrowind. Oh, Morrowind, the Elder Scrolls game. That's fun. I never played those games, but Duar likes them a lot. Oh. What? Oh. Nice. Does it help me with something? Does it... Can you trade it in at the fountain? Or whatever? Yep, TES3, the Elder Scrolls 3. Going from Skyrim with all those normal animals to the Elder Scrolls 3 with all those alien-looking creatures was an experience. Oh, I see. I should check that out. But yeah, I also played... Skyrim was the one Elder Scrolls game I've played. Like a lot of people, because I'm a normie. Collect the memory fragments. Okay. I should check him out? Oh, man.
Oh, elegant lady. What are you in the mood for?
I wonder
It's
if there's
tempting.
a ballad about...
Ma'am, you have come to the right place. Allow me to sing it for you. The war of 1,000 years has drawn to its close.
Oh, you're not singing.
Have you grown weary
You should
of
try
your
singing
endless
it.
strife? Then, oh God, have you forgotten the glory of old? Oh, mighty Nikador, the truth is clear to us all. But you never faltered, nor did you flee. Your gold, our God, our king, to aid your timeless struggle, we have prepared a... Please grant us the honor to touch your soul with our humble hands.
Echo9
and
says
present
BRB.
to
Yep.
you.
Thank you, esteemed bard with an enchanting voice.
Okay. So that's what we're doing today. Whee! And I'm pretty much going through the main story, like, focusing on just the main story. And I will... Okay, I gotta go through here and here. I will be going back and doing actual world exploration afterwards. So I'm running right past any chests or any puzzles or anything like that, so that I can save it for having a nice world exploration time later on. That's the basic idea anyway. Yay, it's Super Tall Guy! Tartanus, you're my favorite.
Come to...
Oh, Catu Cartonis.
I remember the Kremnoans commissioned you to...
Happened. Thousands of marvels of weaponry I crafted. Outlander, forgive me.
That makes sense. With...
Ma'am, me! Me, ma'am! Me!
Fragments of Recollection. There's so much random gameplay that is being introduced in this story mission, because this is 3.0. I'm sure this will come in handy with the rest of the content that is released in 3.1 and onward. Fragments of Recollection are Memoria residues. There we go. Memoria residues in the world of Amphorus. They bear bygone days and you can glean images of the past from within. Okay. Oh, here we go.
Mister, are you feeling all right? You were in the same state as when you were with Orynyx.
Do I do something? Listen.
Grand craftsman.
Anything my forging hammer cannot craft, the finest stones in Kremnos.
Does that mean we have a deal? And what of your payment?
For payment, peace for my people. Mountain dwellers, no longer servants or fighters.
You have my word, Grand.
I don't trust it.
Mister, are you feeling all right? Ah, was it because of the ability to look into others' memory?
Yay! I would change the title of the stream right now, but honestly I'm not going to play it for a whole bunch longer. So I'll just leave it as is. But for anyone tuning in, I have built my Remembrance main character kind of as far as I can at the moment. I've got Light Cone up to 60 and it's at S2. Traces I've got about here-ish. Relics I've got a speed 2-piece set on the main 4, and I'm using Broken Keel for the planar sets. I'd like to get my speed up to 160 if I can, but I don't know. Might be a little tricky. The rolls have not been great. But I'm getting decent crit damage.
Nice.
So it's usable in the story, at least, so I'm using him in the story.
There seems to be a new show at the bats today. Me, Mem! Memmy Mem. Mem.
Is that Damionis? He certainly has a bad reputation, but if Mem thinks he has some valuable...
Okay.
Who's that? Oh, the esteemed Outlander. My apologies. That was entirely my fault. Fortunately,
oh, this guy showed up in the story earlier, and he did something bad. I don't know what it was, because I was speedrunning through it, but yes. I'm glad we've patched things up.
Yes, this is the one.
Could you tell us the story about...
During the final days of the Krasos War, I gathered the courage to go... sensing something was off,
Would you mind giving us the photo?
Oh, sure, take it.
Mem. Me Mem.
It's so silly and yet so cute at the same time.
What did they say, mister? Is everything in order? Before we leave, I'd like to check with Lady Aglaya again.
Aglaya.
Do you mind waiting for me,
I keep on wanting to say Aglaya, but it's Aglaya.
Everything's set now. Let's... Scared?
Let's go.
No. Lady Aglaya's contributions to Akama does... We don't have time to talk about this.
Me Mem.
Oh, we get her POV. I kind of wish I pulled on her banner. I like the puppet situation she's got going on. It's pretty cool.
Not well versed in. Do not be concerned.
Also, someone like did a really awesome fan animation using the rigging for Aglaya.
Should I be pleased?
Aglaya gameplay, and they
times are
took
changing drastically, and people must adapt.
They took Polnareff from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and his stand, Silver Chariot, and made it so that he was doing the animations for Aglaya's gameplay, and it looked incredible.
And I have other pressing matters. Well.
All the posing and everything.
Are you alright?
And Silver Chariot was moving around like the puppets.
It's nothing more
it was
than
perfect.
So sorry, Eggy.
Why apologize?
But seeing how they give you a hard time.
Would you like like me?
Also, Aglaya has a cool voice, so that's another reason why I kind of wish I pulled on her banner.
I'm just teasing you.
I knew you were joking.
I finally remembered the name of the Mary Poppins actor. It's Julie Andrews. Aglaya's voice actor kind of sounds like Julie Andrews.
We find humor in hardship.
So, about the
Don't worry.
It's not the same,
Even
but
without
like
their
it just
intel.
kind of makes me think of her.
city cards?
That would alarm
Is there anything you'd like us to help with?
It's fine, Treeby.
We got this.
The nymphs have located the source of the disruption. I should check with the
Oh.
garment maker for intel.
Was it just me, or was that a really quick mission? I literally just did it on stream, right there. Oh, she's... what? She's on the team now? Or I can switch to her now if I want. I see. Pretty woman. Almost got me back playing. I know! She is gorgeous. So, like, if I do this and I press confirm, it says I'm already in her perspective, but she's not here. I don't know what they're talking about. What happens if I change here? Return to Trailblazer POV. And then switch over to here.
Nymphs have located the source of the disruption.
What do they mean,
I should check with the
POV?
garment maker for intel.
She's not... I'm not her! What happened? Oh, well. Boo. Okay, let me just do a little bit more of the mission and see if I can make Aglaya show up. Because I want her to show up.
Infiltration. What exactly? Garment maker? The lowest city.
Mm-hmm.
It's good that the infiltration
Seven
hasn't reached the
things.
boss yet.
POV, like when people say POV in TikTok.
Remains manageable. The rift must be soon shut.
But other times when we do POV, that means that we are playing as the character. Why am I not her? Oh. I want to play as Aglaya. She's cool and she has puppets. Well, anyway, that is just about the perfect time for me to finish this stream for the day. Ah, sorry, I keep on trying to tab away from this and it doesn't let me. Okay, here we go. Now I can see all the things that I want to see while tabbing away. We have a different blonde at home. That's right. To make up for the fact that I couldn't be Aglaya, here, have another blonde. Thank you, everyone, so very much for coming today. It's kind of nice to have Honkai Star Rail back on the stream, quote-unquote, schedule. Not that I have an actual schedule that I'm adhering to, but to have it on the rotation that I do in my head, kind of. I would say the next thing I stream will very likely be either Infinity Nikki or Reverse 1999. But you never know. I might just change my mind on the day of. It's just kind of how I stream. But anyway, thank you again, Matsumura Hanako, for your follow today. I'm so happy I got to finally see my new follower animation. I'm glad it worked. Huzzah. Now I just need to figure out new follower sound alerts. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. I might just record my own voice saying something, and that'll be the follower alert, just so I don't copyright or something. Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh. I need juice for a second. I think I should have taken a drink of juice a little sooner than that. Anyway, you can follow me on socials. I'm ShinyBotTV on Twitter or X, Blue Sky. You can find my VODs on YouTube, and I'm here on Twitch. And let's see. Was there something else I was going to mention? Oh, I'm sorry if you were hoping that I would be streaming the next voiceover collab for the Reverse 1999 side stories, like for the Fututu character story. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to participate in the next one. I'm super sad about that. So, if you still want to check it out, definitely follow Night Hunter Teresa, or I think Night Hunter Teresa will be there. At the very least, Decap Video will be involved. And I will shout them out right there. They stream lots of Genshin Impact and Reverse 1999 and some other games. And they also edit videos, and they sing and voice act a bunch. They're really cool. Let's see. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I mentioned that. Join the Discord if you haven't. That way you get notifications when I go live on stream. We don't have any discussion open on the Discord. Right now it's just notifications only. You can also see cute pictures of my pet rats. And Decaf is great, yes. But yeah, thank you very much. I'll go ahead and end the recording here. So bye-bye. And then we will see who we can raid. Oh, I forgot to tell the recording that they should hydrate and eat food and take care of themselves. Definitely do that. Y'all better. Let me see. It looks like Bubblicious has started streaming just a bit ago, so why not go hang out? I think they are a fun VTuber. Let's go and hang out and chat together and chill. And then after that, I'm gonna cook some dinner. Thank you again, everyone, watching live or on the VOD. And I hope to see you in the next stream. All right, bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.